down here, sun's out, you know, we're having a great old time, but let's have a look at this Gladiator. So up front, we've got our bumpers, which are our Summit Series bumpers. Obviously, there's different configurations for them. Same thing in the back. We'll get there in a little bit. You know, underneath on the front end, we're running a Currie Dana 60 on the front of this one, and in the back we'll get to that. That's got a fabricated 9-inch housing. Suspension-wise, we've actually got, you know, our DSS kit, our dual shock kit, which is coilovers, bypasses, they're 2.5s, tons of control. And I'm telling you, you can fly across the desert in here, or you can't fly down the beach down here, but they let you drive at 5 miles an hour. Either way, it's a spectacular setup. We tie that in with the anti-rocks as well to give us lots of stability and control. You know, a few weeks ago we were all together down in out in Moab. Had some great wheeling out there, and you get to see just how well these things perform, but also how stable they all are as well. Tire-wise in this one, we have the trail grapplers. Absolutely love these things. They grip the rocks. They're fantastic even in the sand. We didn't bother airing down for the beach, but you know, we'll see. Oh, actually, I'm not even sure we aired up from Moab yet. Now, because you know we do have to be able to get in and out of this, and this is not the one that I do all most of the wheeling in. We put on some cool rock slide steps on these bad boys. It makes getting in and out of it a lot easier. You know, around the back here, this is our Gladiator Bed Rack. We do 2 different heights. We do a full height, which is what this one is, and a half height. And we set this one up really for the beach. We put in some nice big wakeboard speakers in the back. We got one of our tables in the back. You know, they're completely modular, so we also, in this case, brought some fishing poles. We've got some surfboards on the roof. We have an 8-gallon water tank on top as well. You know, so that way when you come out of the water, you can shower off with some fresh water, get all the salt water off of you as well. Around the back, running a Dometic fridge, because when you're down at the beach, you know, you got to have a fridge here. So, you know, it's great. Keep all your cold beverages inside there. You know, keeping all the shade up, we have this huge, big 270-degree awning, and it's fantastic, especially for down here on the beach. On the side of this one, we've got a bike rack, and our bike rack fits all different sizes of bikes. It fits, you know, the fat wheel bikes, fix racing bikes, mountain bikes, and of course beach cruisers too. You know, it's one of the nice features about down here because you're not only allowed to drive on the beach, you can ride on the beach. You know, pop this thing off, go for a cruise. You know, have your adult beverage, your beverage, should I say, in your hand as you're having fun. Underneath of this one, we've also got, you know, Currie. It's got the 9-inch rear. Works fantastically. This is one of the vehicles that I actually took on the on our Great Divide trip. We went from basically from Colorado up the Canadian border off-road, and this is one of them that I brought. Talk about a spectacular trip. Everything worked flawless on it. You know, and you got to be able to count on the parts that you're using, and you know the parts that we choose to put on, that I put on my own vehicles, those are the parts that I trust. So that, you know, when I'm, you know, giving some names out there, it's because those are the parts that I put on my own vehicles, and they work so well. I know that we're going to be gone for a long period of time, and I got to be able to count on it. On the roof of this one, I've got you know, satellite telephone built into this vehicle as well for when we do the off-road trips, because you know, inevitably you got to be safe to make sure that you know, if you needed to call for help, we can call for help. So that's about it on this. Thanks for joining us down here at Jeep Beach, and we'll see you guys over the next few days.
If you like this video, subscribe here. If you want to see more Currie Garage, click here, and for more Currie content, right here.